Bikini, bikini. Let's start from the very beginning. It's a very good place to start.
It's got a lot of power. It makes me feel like it makes me feel like.
Hey!
Hey, don't you push like that, okay?
Hey, hey! This is Krisnan Inu from the NRL Warriors.
And I'm Kevin Locke. We're here for you for the next hour.
And this is what's coming up.
What's it like being the most searched image on...
Sorry about that. I don't want to be in these magazines, but nah, it's all good. This comes with the territory, I guess, you know.
Hello, this is John.
We're just ordinary people. Maybe we should take it slow.
Big happy birthday shout out to Mark McQuinn, who's 21 yesterday, plus 30 is 51. Sorry mate, big happy birthday to you. And
Another happy birthday shout out to my fresh mum. I love you. It's her birthday a few days ago.
coming up next are our two aunties.
Bonds and bonds. Yous aren't the only ones who get letters. We got special requests from our fresh fans.
Thank you.
And our first request is, we want to see you reenact some of the freshest trial line moves you've ever seen in the game. Digby Ione.
We want to see your best ninja moves from Tongan ninjas.
I'll do that because I look Tongan.
I'm the king at the fast Twitch Fibers Cobra, double Cobra, Michael Jackson dance combos. I'd love to see the boys do that on the try line.
Your eye block fan.
Tofinga.
We have the best body moves in the whole of the Pacific, and we don't even have to leave the couch. We'd love to see them dance like us, your aunties, Pani and Pani. Oh, okay. Oh, you score. You're amazing.
No, you score.
Oh,
Together.
no, you score.
Together?
Okay. Oh, you're amazing.
Dear Bonds and Bonds, I have to be a doa for my uncle's kava night tonight. It's my first time, so I'm scared because I've heard stories at the same time you get heaps of money from being a doa.
Nice.
And then I can buy my mum the GHD she wanted. What to do? Kava girl. Kava girl.
Give a girl. Boy, that's so flash. Maybelline? Maybe not. I don't think so. Good luck.
Shame. Yeah.
You know, there's so many things that I want to say, but the first thing that comes to mind is you cannot buy an education, okay? Who do you think you are trying to buy your mom a GHD? We've worked very hard, you know, to get to where we are in order to have our GHDs. You know, Bonnie has a GHD in science. I have my GHD in politics. And it took us like 17 years to get here. And there she is wanting to collect money from that fake cover to get her mom a GHD. That's illegal. That's so stupid.
Shame.
I know. You know, as the doa, I remember we used to do that. We didn't call it a doa. It was called vows. That's what we were told. You do the drinks and you make sure that everyone's well looked after. And then after that, they give you like tips. But in our situation, we only got like PG tips. That's all we got. We got no moolah out of it whatsoever. Think about all the moolah to be made. And one last thing.
And not the moolie to be had.
That's right. That's absolutely right. You're amazing.
I like your lipstick.
I'm looking at your lipstick and I'm quite mesmerized. I am quite hypnotized. You're amazing.
Fly out of my window. Use a door to lie.
Well, we're just at My Tattoo in High Street. We've got the boys here putting something together for myself and Chris.
Scripture is a prayer in Alma chapter 37, verse 37. It's practically got everything in there. Life wrapped into one little scripture. Kev here is getting a scripture too, found in John chapter 14, verse 15. It's read, if you love me, keep my commandments.
Just gonna get it up through here. Don't know why I got my shirt off. So, just sweating, I think.
Rocky said it's not too bad on the chest, so.
Well, this one here, I drew at school and I went to save up a bit of money and got it tattooed on. I think I was about 13, 14. This one done.
This was my first tattoo. My parents' names. Usually when you get your first tattoo you expect the worst pain, so when you finally get it, it's not as sore as you think. My partner's name. I did this before the West Tigers game. This was a special moment, a memory. So I did it probably about an hour before the game. No one knew. Now you all know why I had it all strapped up.
And this one here, that means a lot. Is one of my bros, Sonny Bill, who represented 4 years this year. So yeah, this is just like roses of who's passed away. And my dad, granddad and nana. So yeah, and the crosses, and just add another rose when they, other people start to leave my life, I guess.
This one was a little bit sore because it was fresh. It's one of those fob ones, so I always leave this one. It's in the heart, this one.
Oh, this one here just represents like what I do. Started my life and career with the footy and that, and then I've got 3 dogs, Lockie, Lily and Cook, and I just added them. I always have them by my side and that. So, and my last name on my back. And I let someone do their first tattoo on my back as well. So I was actually my brother.
So make sure whenever you get inked up, you come here to my tattoo. This is the man you want to see. Big boy's doing all our ink, so we're grateful enough to get some of his time to do us.
It's my old prime, my old shop right there, where I was the man on Street Fighter. A lot of victims.
Shots.
Meadow! Big in the middle.
You know you're fresh when you're behind the try line and you're trying to get it in between the posts.
And we're not even the kickers.
Check sound, man. Can you drop something?
Wilkinson.
The steps in the club.
You know when you're a creative native, when you're using the football boot as your kicking tee.
And you kick with no shoe.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Did you see that?
Going over too.
Did you see that? That was straight through that little black dot in the middle of that post there.
Check this out, baby girl. Why don't you check out our gig? Man, I go to work. True winner. Jeans skinny, like school.
Yeah, alright. Bulavinaka, Kirana, Fakalofalaya, blah blah blah, all those specific greeting. Welcome to my iBlog. Hey, Fresh TV is the best TV on the radio. Hello. Hello. Oh, change my voice. Hello. Fresh TV, #1 in all the things.
Hello, this is John King. And I'm going to meet the Prime Minister of Samoa.
Don't go bungee jumping with a chain. And if you hear a dog go, ow, 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 maybe some blind man gone bungee jumping next to you. I am a very professional in the martial arts. Miss Martial Arts. Miss Martial Arts.
Hello and welcome to One Network News. Hello, 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 hello. Hello, and welcome back to the I'm Blonde, and I would like to give you some professional advice.
Kakitiano apopo hekonera. Nishnu chashu shatosh. Tindo and shatoshum barashutag the sick. Ton you young from Paytoshun that chashu barashut. Sundru cousin. This Jersey. Suntura. Shots.
Hey, it's competition time! This All Blacks jersey could be yours! Yes, it's amazing, I know you're amazing! Sorry it doesn't come with Sonny Bill Williams in it, but that's okay because he's with Pani Pani. Just go to our website and answer our simple question to be in to win.
So since, you know, all our listeners out there are really curious as how you would like Sonny Bill Williams to touch you.
Right.
Well, just describe it to us, you know, and what that sensation or what that feeling would be like.
Well, if I was to describe that sensation, Fongale, I guess how would I want him to touch me? He was always after me, you know, when he chased after the ball, because I'd be standing there, sitting at the back of the goalpost with my chips in that, and I'm sure he was running towards me. I'm like, no, after the game, Fongale. Anyway, I would say, Sonny, I would like for him to touch me, yeah, ASAP, vigorously, you know, with a lot of passion.
What you gonna do when I'm out and on you? You know my skills, Sonny Bill, always. Hey, you know my skills, Sonny Bill, always. Hey, you know the
A lot of people don't know what they want to be growing up. I kind of figured it out nice and early. I was about probably 7 or 8. That's my old primary, my old shop right there, where I was the man on Street Fighter. A lot of victims. I was watching a game of footy on TV and I said to myself, "Wow, they must have big cars, fancy cars and big houses." There's my house there, that blue one. I remember a couple of times when we played cricket, if I used to get too smart to my old man when I get him out, he used to chase me with a bat and I used to run through here, this little shortcut, get away from the old man. So I remember from a young age I wanted to play footy on TV. That's what I wanted to do because I knew that if I could do that I could buy Mum a house. Oh yeah, this is the old house, man. But that house looks way smaller, remember back in the days, guys? That kind of gave me the motivation all through school to train hard. There was the early days, some good players in here, man. Boris Tassi, Motu Tony, under 15s. It was a big ask because they wanted me to go over when I was 16 or 15, 16 to Australia, somewhere, you know, I didn't know anything about. Away from Mum, away from Dad, away from my family. My old man doesn't look like me. I kind of figured out that in Australia there's more teams. So if I didn't make it at the Bulldogs, I might have made it at another club, whereas in New Zealand it was just only the Warriors. So I set off when I was like 16 to go over. I think it was a shock to the system, you know, you're 16 and you're living like an adult. It kind of puts things in perspective. Just wanted to come back and enjoy my school days and enjoy lunchtime, but nah. It's a lot smaller than what I remember.
Yeah, I think you were a little bit smaller.
Yeah, it's just cool being back home with Kiwis after being away for so long. You've been in Australia and France.
Oh, we're the Saints. Nah, that wasn't enough. We didn't see that. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it is a little bit slower than the Sydney lifestyle or the French lifestyle, but it's good to be home. Auckland, definitely. That's where I was raised. Mount Albert boy, Mag's hard, so.
It's a little thing.
It was a pretty different experience going from just going to school, you know, barely 3 times a week. Just playing, mucking around with the boys, training twice a week to going moving away to another country, a full-time job. So I had to get up at like, it was dark, all I knew it was dark, and I was thinking to myself, man, nobody should be awake at this time. But I had to get up at about 6 in the morning, then I'd work all day, come back, and then I'd train full-time. So I was doing what the full-time players were doing. Went out for 2 weeks, I come back, and I didn't want to go back, so I missed my flight. The old man come and got me, put me on a flight, get back over there, so it all worked out well in the end. I think I was glad that I did a bit of work so I could appreciate, you know, what I've got now, just being able to do what I love doing as a job instead of digging holes and taking orders from some big fat dude sitting in his truck. Trevor, I remember you. You were sad to me, all right? I'll come see you when I come back to Australia. $10 an hour. It's a joke. When I was about 18, and I started getting bombarded with all these offers from all around the world. Up till then, you just play for the love of it. You still play for the love of it, but that's when the whole business mindset comes into play, and you really understand what kind of coin you can make. Probably the toughest time I found was after I made it, after I played for New Zealand. Being away from mum and dad, you start hanging out with men, you know, and that was probably the toughest. But in saying that, I'm lucky that I've got a strong family, got the strong Samoan roots, and also my mum's Pākehā side is pretty strong as well. So got a good family background, and I think that's what kind of keeps me humble. So I'll go to my mum's, and as soon as the welcome mat's been pulled away, I'll move to my nana's. So forth. So then I moved to my brothers. They just treat me normal, you know, and I think that's why I always just look out and just see myself as a normal person. I won't go into a room where all my family are and they're like, oh, you know, they're just like, shh, hey, get over here, come have dinner, get over there, go do the dishes, you know, clean up after yourself. So I grew up with a pretty strong Christianity faith. Moving to Australia when I was 16, there's a lot more Muslims in Australia than in New Zealand, and I kind of just learnt the religion from there. I think for myself, it's all about the foundation of the religion. It's, you know, between me and Allah, and that's what I like. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions, everyone's entitled to do what they want, but I think it's just whatever makes you happy, and it's definitely something that makes me happy. It's definitely something I'm proud of being. So. Yeah, man, they're hanging out at my house. Stalkers. I don't know, I think those people need to get a life, eh? Leave me alone.